Sometimes life takes away the things we love the most. Sometimes the world looks at you and quietly decides who you are allowed to become. And many times, it says the same sentence again and again. You are just a girl. This story is for every girl who was told she could not dream, for every girl whose future was decided by others, and for those who were forced to let go of their hopes but kept a small light alive inside their hearts. This is the story of Erica, a village girl who almost lost everything she loved until one unexpected person helped her believe again. Erica lived in a quiet village surrounded by green fields, narrow paths, and dusty roads. Life there moved slowly, and traditions were older than the trees. She was only 16 years old, but her eyes carried dreams much bigger than her world. Every morning, before the sun rose high, she walked miles to school. Dust covered her shoes, sweat ran down her face, but her heart was always light. She loved school more than anything else in her life. Books were her escape. Mathematics made her feel strong. English made her feel free. Her teachers noticed her dedication, and her classmates often asked her for help. When someone asked her what she wanted to become, she never hesitated. She smiled and said she wanted to be a teacher. She wanted every girl in her village to learn, to speak confidently, and to dream without fear. In exams, she always stood at the top. Her marks were high, and her confidence grew quietly with each success. But life does not always protect bright dreams. One evening, Erica's father returned home from the market with a heavy expression. He called her name and asked her to sit. His voice was firm. He told her that her marriage had been fixed. The boy belonged to a respectable family, he said, and she would live a comfortable life. Erica felt the ground slip beneath her feet. Her exams were close. She begged him to wait. She promised she would make them proud. But her mother looked away, and the final words fell like a stone. A girl's real home is her husband's home. That night, Erica cried silently. She begged, she pleaded, she tried to explain her dreams, but no one listened. Her books were packed away. Her school uniform was folded neatly, as if her dreams could be folded too. Just like that, the brightest student in school became a bride at 16. Her wedding passed in noise and colors, but her heart remained quiet and broken. Her new home was in another village. Everything felt unfamiliar. Her husband was kind but distant. Her mother-in-law was strict and expected silence, obedience, and hard work. Days blended into each other, cooking, cleaning, washing, serving. Her hands stayed busy, but her heart felt empty. At night, when everyone slept, she missed her classroom, her teachers, and the version of herself who believed she mattered. Hidden inside a small wooden box, she kept an old notebook. Every night, she opened it carefully under a dim lamp. She whispered to herself that she would not forget what she had learned. She wrote small equations on scraps of paper and tried to remember English words. Sometimes she smiled, sometimes tears fell onto the pages. She felt alone and believed that her dreams had no place in this world. One evening, something unexpected happened. Her father-in-law, Mr. Sharma, returned home early. He was a retired school principal, known for his calm nature and gentle voice. As he walked past her room, he noticed a soft light glowing from inside. Curious, he looked in and saw Erica writing by the lamp. She froze in fear, trying to hide her notebook. Instead of anger, he smiled kindly. He asked her what she was studying. Her voice trembled as she said it did not matter anymore. Her dreams were over. He looked at her for a long moment and said something that changed everything. He said dreams do not end after marriage. He said a good family should protect a woman's dreams, not bury them. Erica had never heard words like these before. For the first time since her marriage, she felt seen. From that night, change began quietly. Mr. Sharma started bringing her old textbooks. Every evening, when the house became silent, they sat together in the courtyard. He taught her mathematics again, explained English grammar patiently, and gave her small homework like a real teacher. Sometimes he was strict, sometimes she laughed. Slowly, confidence returned to her voice. Her husband noticed her studying, but never stopped her. He respected his father's wisdom. Months passed and Arika grew stronger, not loudly, but steadily. One morning, Mr. Sharma told her about a nearby school that needed help teaching young girls to read. Arika was afraid. She said she was not a real teacher, but he told her knowledge and kindness were enough to begin. The first day was hard. Her hands shook, her voice was weak. Some children laughed, but she did not run away. She remembered her own pain and stayed. Day by day, her confidence grew. Soon, the children listened. They smiled. They called her Teacher Arika. News spread through the village. Mothers who once doubted education began sending their daughters to school. One evening, her father-in-law came home holding her old school certificate. He had visited her previous school and spoken to the teachers. They agreed to let her take an exam to become a teacher officially. Arika studied harder than ever before. Every night, she revised lessons with him by her side. On exam day, fear filled her heart, but he reminded her she was already a teacher in spirit. Weeks later, a letter arrived. Arika passed with excellent marks. She was officially a teacher. Tears rolled down her face as she hugged the man who believed in her when the world did not. Years passed and her classroom grew into a school. Dozens of girls studied there. One day, she comforted a little crying girl and told her that dreams can grow even in silence. That evening, Arika stood beside her father-in-law watching the sunset. She wondered what would have happened without his support. He smiled and said that when a dream is true, life always finds a way to protect it. So, my friends, this story reminds us that even when the world says no, keep your heart open for the one person who says yes. Sometimes, belief from one soul can change an entire life.